Warren Buffett's $75 billion bet against the US economy has left investors and experts stunned. The Oracle of Omaha, known for his value investing philosophy, has taken a bold stance that has sparked intense debate. Is this a clever move to capitalize on market volatility or a risky gamble that could backfire? In this video, we'll delve into the reasoning behind Buffett's massive wager and explore the potential implications for the US economy. What does this mean for investors, and should you be worried? Tune in to find out. Join me as I dive into Warren Buffett's $75 billion gamble against the US economy and see if I can figure out if it's genius or madness. Warren Buffett's massive investment shift, especially his deepening bets on foreign companies and select US assets, reflects both a strategic diversification and a subtle commentary on the trajectory of the US economy. While not explicitly betting against the US, his decisions reveal caution towards certain sectors domestically and growing confidence in opportunities abroad and in resilient niches. Buffett's expanded investments in Japanese trading houses suggest a pivot toward global growth, especially in regions with undervalued assets, strong cash flows, and diversified revenue streams. These companies mirror Berkshire Hathaway's own model: broad exposure across industries, conservative management, and long-term strategic planning. His praise for their culture, discipline, and business models indicates trust in Japan's economic resilience at a time when the US faces persistent inflationary pressure, political uncertainty, and concerns over mounting federal debt. The sizable stake in Occidental Petroleum, despite short-term paper losses, signals belief in the long-term value of traditional energy amid the energy transition. Buffett has consistently emphasized that while renewables are the future, fossil fuels still play a vital role in the global economy. This move can be seen as a hedge against economic disruption or geopolitical tensions that could spike energy prices and put stress on global supply chains. At the same time, increasing positions in companies like SiriusXM and Verisign shows Buffett's appetite for monopolistic or near-monopolistic business models with dependable income and high margins. These are typically insulated from economic turbulence and rely more on subscription models or essential services than consumer discretion or market cycles. The potential implications for the US economy are nuanced. Buffett's reduced exposure to broader US equity markets and shift towards specialized or international assets might reflect underlying concerns about overvaluation, debt sustainability, or inconsistent policy frameworks. It could also hint at skepticism toward near-term economic expansion or market stability. For investors and analysts, these moves underscore the need to look beyond traditional domestic growth stories. Buffett is quietly signaling that opportunities may lie in overlooked or underappreciated segments of the global economy, while also urging caution in overly optimistic expectations for a smooth economic ride in the US. His strategy serves both as a long-term bet on global resilience and a subtle hedge against potential domestic instability. Warren Buffett is one of the most successful investors in history, and his investment decisions are closely watched by investors around the world. His ability to make savvy investments has earned him a reputation as a genius, and his endorsement can send stock prices soaring. The US economy is facing significant challenges, including high inflation, market volatility, and economic uncertainty. These challenges make Buffett's $75 billion gamble even more noteworthy, as it seems to go against the grain of conventional wisdom. Warren Buffett has made several major investment moves through Berkshire Hathaway that signal his evolving strategy amid economic uncertainty. One of the most significant shifts is the deepening of Berkshire's investment in 5 Japanese trading houses: Itochu, Marubeni, Mitsubishi, Mitsui, and Sumitomo. These companies are heavily involved in global commodities, logistics, energy, and finance. Buffett has increased his stake in each beyond the previous 10% cap, now totaling around $23.5 billion. He sees these firms as having similarities to Berkshire itself in terms of diversified operations and solid long-term prospects. Buffett has said he hopes Berkshire will hold these investments for decades. In the energy sector, Buffett has taken a bold position in Occidental Petroleum, now owning about 28% of the company. However, the timing of this investment has brought some challenges due to a drop in oil prices. This has led to an estimated paper loss of $5 billion for Berkshire. Still, analysts believe Buffett may increase his stake further, especially as Occidental's stock price remains low. Despite Occidental's debt burden, Buffett appears to view the company as a long-term play on energy markets. Another move that caught attention is Berkshire's consolidation of its position in SiriusXM, the satellite radio provider. Buffett now controls a significant stake, becoming the company's largest shareholder. This aligns with his preference for companies with recurring subscription revenue and strong market positions. Buffett has also continued to build his position in Verisign, a tech company responsible for managing critical parts of the Internet's infrastructure, including domain name registrations. The investment reflects Buffett's interest in businesses with near-monopoly status and predictable cash flows. Altogether, these decisions show Buffett is still focused on long-term value, doubling down on industries and companies with solid fundamentals despite wider economic concerns. While some see these moves as defensive or even contrarian, Buffett's approach remains consistent: invest in businesses he understands, with strong moats, and hold them for the long run. Many experts are predicting a recession, and the market is reflecting this uncertainty. The coronavirus pandemic has also had a lasting impact on the economy, with many businesses still feeling the effects. Inflation is another major concern, with prices rising rapidly and eroding the purchasing power of consumers. This makes it difficult for businesses to operate, as they struggle to maintain profitability in a high-cost environment. Market volatility is also a major issue, with stocks experiencing wild swings in value. This makes it difficult for investors to make informed decisions, as the market can change direction quickly. The economic uncertainty is perhaps the biggest challenge, as it makes it difficult to predict what will happen next. This uncertainty is driven by a range of factors, including geopolitical tensions, trade wars, and environmental concerns. All these factors combined create a perfect storm that makes investing a high-risk endeavor. Buffett's gamble is particularly interesting in this context, as it seems to defy the conventional wisdom of investing in an uncertain economy. Warren Buffett's investment strategy is focused on sectors that he believes are resilient despite economic challenges. He has invested heavily in companies that have a strong track record of profitability and a competitive advantage. These companies are likely to continue performing well even in a difficult economic environment. Buffett has also invested in sectors that are less correlated with the overall economy, such as utilities and consumer staples. Buffett's investment in the railroad industry is a good example of his strategy. He believes that railroads will continue to play a vital role in the US economy, regardless of what happens in the broader market. He has also invested in companies that have a strong brand and a loyal customer base, such as Coca-Cola and American Express. These companies have a proven track record of success and are likely to continue performing well. Buffett's investment strategy is also focused on the long term, rather than trying to make quick profits. He believes that investing is a marathon, not a sprint, and that patience and discipline are key to success. He has a strong team of analysts and advisors who help him make informed investment decisions. Buffett's approach to investing is also very much focused on value, rather than speculation. The pivotal moment that highlights the potential risks and rewards of Buffett's strategy is his ability to think differently and make contrarian investments. He has a track record of making successful investments that go against the grain of conventional wisdom. Buffett's investment in Goldman Sachs during the financial crisis is a good example of this. He invested $5 billion in the company when many others were fleeing, and his investment paid off handsomely. Buffett's gamble is a high-risk, high-reward strategy that could pay off handsomely if he is correct. However, if he is wrong, it could result in significant losses. His track record of success is impressive, but it is not a guarantee of future performance. Investors should be cautious and do their own research before making any investment decisions. Buffett's strategy is not for the faint of heart, and it requires a high degree of patience and discipline. The key to Buffett's success is his ability to think long-term and make informed investment decisions. He is not afraid to go against the grain and make contrarian investments. His investment in the US economy is a testament to his confidence in the country's ability to bounce back from adversity. Buffett's gamble is a fascinating case study of investment strategy and risk management. Warren Buffett's $75 billion gamble against the US economy is a high-stakes bet that could pay off handsomely if he is correct. The US economy is facing significant challenges, including inflation, market volatility, and economic uncertainty, but Buffett believes that his investments will be resilient despite these challenges. Join the conversation in the comments below and let me know what you think about Warren Buffett's gamble. Do you think it's genius or madness? Check out my other video on economic trends to learn more about the latest developments in the economy.